I like the idea that like these people make Ezio remember his old girlfriend back when he was a little teenager on the streets of Venice, or Florence. Venice came later. I like that concept, is that like you go through these, you go through and find this girl in the crowd, and that reminds Ezio of this memory. So
Ezio, what are you doing here?
I only just came back to Firenze. Look at you. Beautiful as ever.
But, oh, Ezio, it's been 2 years.
And I've thought of nothing but you.
Oh, but Ezio...
What is it?
I'm engaged to be married. My father kept asking me to choose. I thought I would never see you again. Ah! It's Manfredo! He's going to kill him! What?
Untale he lost money to. He's dragged them out to the end of the new bridge.
Who the hell is Manfredo?
My fiancé.
alright, we gotta save our girlfriend's fiance. We can do it. We have the sauce. We have the rizzed up sauce of the youth. We are the Rizzler. We are the Sigma males.
It wasn't my fault. I was going to have the money for you today, but the payment came in late. Get away! Grazie, emissary. You don't know how close. Whoa, hey, aspetta. What are you doing?
Do you love her?
What?
Do you love her? Christina! The woman you're about to marry.
Yes, I do. I swear I do. Kill me here, and I will die still loving her.
You are never going to gamble again.
Never, Messere.
You will be a good husband to her. Or I will hunt you down. Kill you myself.
There's still romance there. It's still there. It's still there. Look, we're the alpha male here. Big macho man.
He's fine. He'll make a good husband. I made sure of it.
What?
I love it. Like we have like the canon amount of money that Ezio would have had back in this time. Because when we go back to Rome, we're gonna have like 300,000 florins instead of the 10,000 that we had just now. It's probably another casino memory unlocked at some point. But if not, we can just do the Da Vinci stuff or start it. I'm gonna have to do some chores in between the next session and this one, from the look of things. That's fine though, I don't mind doing some Assassin's Creed chores. Now, time for the next episode of the Da Vinci disappearance. Leonardo Da Vinci has gone missing, and we have to figure out how, and where, and why. Why the cult of Pythagoras stole Leonardo da Vinci from under us. Almost there. Gotta do a bit of a little run, a little brisk run. It is funny to think of though this was a large world at the time that this game was developed, but these days, the fact that you can run across realistically from one end of the map to the other, that was not possible. That's not possible in a lot of modern open worlds. This world, while large at the time, feels comparatively small now. By comparison. That's just because technology has kind of advanced in a way. But it's also like, did we need all that extra space? This world feels plenty big. And we don't, and I don't feel daunted looking at the map. We gotta go to Lucrezia to get a painting that we can use to unlock the location of Leonardo Da Vinci. Infiltrate Belgrado Palazzo and find Lucrezia Borgia and discover the location of the stolen painting. Do not kill anyone as the optional objective.
Did you have an enjoyable ride, Duchessa?
Hardly. I raced across the grounds at breakneck speed for fear of a knife in my back.
I do not understand, Duchessa. Who is trying to kill you?
My father kept them at bay, kept me safe. Now they chase after me. They want my head.
But, Signora...
The countryside was supposed to be serene. Death follows me even here. Increase the patrols and warn me of any intruders. No one is allowed in the palazzo but my husband's private guard.
This must have been after...
You heard the Duchessa!
This was after
Sound
Rodrigo
the alarm if
Borgia
an intruder is
Pope
spotted.
died.
Poor Alfonso. His wife has gone mad.
Yeah, this was after Rodrigo Borgia passed away. Murdered by his son, Cesare. Attempting to cause synchronization. Good. Alright, so far so good. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. I do love, sneaking by people, but it's being above them. It's easy to take the piss out of this, but it's also realistic. I mentioned it a lot to people in passing, and I probably mentioned it on stream a couple times, but it's very important to note. In the Half-Life 2 commentaries, Valve makes note of a problem they had when playtesting the game. And that is, when they put enemies at a height above the player's eye line, they were, statistically speaking, less likely to see those enemies. You are less...
I am supposed to shine the Duchessa's shoes.
No one is allowed in the palazzo.
Is she going to shine her own shoes then?
What the Duchessa does or does not do is of no concern to us.
What a life this is, let me tell you.
I would rather you did not.
I will complain to the Duke.
As long as you are stuck on that side, no one will hear you.
I have had enough.
Stay where you are.
Let me through!
You must wait until the Duchessa allows you to pass.
Like I said, they found that players very rarely look up. And if you take a, if you like want to test this in real life, because it's also a real life phenomenon, people in real life very rarely look up. So if you want to remain hidden, keeping above someone's eye line is actually a clever tactic. This goes for real life as well as video games. People do not look up. They just, it's not a thing that they want, that their body is inclined to do naturally. And that's because to look up involves craning your neck in a manner that is not painful, but slightly uncomfortable. It's not a position that your body is naturally inclined to be in. Platforming's been doing pretty well so far. And because your body is not naturally inclined to look up, you just don't.
The Duca has borrowed guards from the Pope himself to watch over these palazzos.
Julius has lent Alfonso several of his guards in return for siding with the Pope against Ravenna.
We shall see how long that alliance lasts.
It's exactly correct, Matthias. Humans do not have many predators that are above our eye line. And so we don't really have a reason to keep looking up. So we don't.
Come to kill me at last, assassino.
Buongiorno, Lucrezia. Or should I say, Duchessa.
A borrowed title bestowed by my husband. Ill-fitting and barely concealing the truth.
You can keep your life. I am here for the art on your walls.
Redecorating, are we?
I count 5 Leonardo Da Vinci paintings you have stolen, and I want them returned.
If only it were that easy. My birthplace, my family have been taken from me. You think Ferrara loves me? I am a stranger, a castaway, an orphan. Your paintings are gone, assassino.
I do not believe you.
Frightening, is it not? To have lost so much? Perhaps we can comfort each other.
Perhaps. Where are the paintings?
Sold to Francesco Colonna. And one to someone who was special to me. Patrizio. He spends his time near Il Vaticano. I kept one for myself.
Give it to me.
Guards! Place Da Vinci's Annunciation in a cart. Leave it outside the walls.
Molto bene. Now, close your eyes.
My husband will soon arrive with his guards, so it is best if you... hurry.
Forgive me, Duchessa.
What for?
No man can heal your pain. You must do so on your own. Say hello to the Duca for me.
Guards! Guards!
Smooth operator. We have a mission to not kill anyone, which means we are just retreating.
I see him!
Bye. I have never heard of a drop bear before, but that sounds scary as hell, and I'm going to pretend that it is not a threat to me and my family. I live in Australia, so it probably isn't genuinely a threat to me and my family.
Out up if I fall.
Gotta get out of here. How much of the time limit is for since, the guards are already on us. I feel like the time limit would be like the guards' arrival, but the guards are here. Oh, okay. It's a meme. That explains a lot. Alright, now we're out. And we have a cart with a painting in it. Did not kill anyone. 100% sync. Far out. Now we have to do the other 4 paintings. I love collecting shit.
The street is empty before throwing grass from the windows and shoes. Come on, let's go.
Now, go to the Vaticano. I love collecting shit. It makes me feel so good. And honestly, that's pretty common. Most people, like hunter-gatherers, we have an impulsive urge to collect stuff. That's just who we are as a species. We want to gather the sets of things. It's part of why gacha is so scarily effective. Is people do tend to want to collect. It's just something that's in our DNA.
Hey, you don't understand.
It's why card games are so effective. It's why gacha is so effective. It's that same dopamine rush. Among a few other dopamine rushes that genre preys upon. That's neither here nor there. Irrelevant to this mission. We'll see what caliber these missions are, because if they're like just generic assassination or collector missions, there's a good chance I will just do some of this off stream. In Assassin's Creed 1, swimming would kill you. Good question. In Assassin's Creed 2 and onwards, Ezio could swim. But Altair could not. Altair would just die if he hit water. So you're probably thinking of Assassin's Creed 1 where Altair could not swim. Because it would be very tragic if they made a hero who cannot swim go to Venice for reasons that I do not feel I need to explain. So I quite imagine that, like, Altair is from the Third Crusade. That is, like, that is an area of the world in which is not known for having large bodies of water. Area and a time that is not known for its large bodies of water. But if you had a character who was Venetian and couldn't swim, that would cause some actual issues. I think it could cause some genuine issues. These are stories, thankfully. These are actually story missions.
You are here for the painting?
Yes, Patrizio.
For the painting? Do not use the rooftops during the tail.
Whether or not this street is empty before throwing grass from the windows and shoes. The Camerlengo will be using public funds to replace his tablet.
Honestly, I remember the old days where swimming games where swimming in video games was almost universally disastrous.
Don't talk much, do you? Don't talk much, do you? Tread carefully, friend. I don't like you, and I don't... Another condottiero?
Oh, this is a disaster. I can't believe we're still in it.
Hey, I saw that vessel. Hey, what is it matter? What is it matter with you? Hey, you break the rules. What? Come here.
Enough! How have I
What
not
do you
yet been
think you are
caught?
doing?
What in the fuck just happened?
Please, just leave me alone.
What just happened?
That putana sent it to me as a present. I want it out of my house.
We will be glad to add it to our collection. As agreed, the master
Oh
waits at
yeah,
your
these
palazzo
Pythagoras
to take it off your hands.
cultists.
She thought I would be pleased with such a gift after she married another man?
The ways of men and women are strange, but Hermes teaches us that through careful study, both may be brought into harmony.
Doubtless. One such as Lucrezia has never crossed your path.
Hey, in fairness, I wouldn't want to be with Lucrezia either. She is a crazy person. And her family is trouble. I am just gonna kill these guards. I'm just gonna kill them.
Now clear off. I've got better things to do. Say adios, trunk.
I love the music in this game. This game's soundtrack is incredible. It's so good. Regards. What do you mean detected? I was being super sneaky. I see why the objective is to not use the rooftops. I did not get detected. The game is a liar. Quiet. Be quiet. I don't care for your fucking opinion. Opinion is dog shit and so are you. No, let's do this the old-fashioned way. This, on the other hand, is totally sneaky. Clearly, only the experienced stealth operator would be able to pull this off. There is nothing and no body to see here.
What is it? What's going on?
Damn peasants.
Come with me.
Indeed, I believe so. Indeed, I believe so. honestly, my hottest take is that I kind of like the tailing missions in Assassin's Creed. I kind of like them in retrospect. My hottest take. Tailing missions might actually be good. Because you get this ability to feel like an assassin stalking his prey. That is part of the fantasy. Here I am, just following. Exactly, it's the anticipation, the wind-up. Before the big hit.
You will complete the sale?
Of course. That woman used false passion to seduce me. The error lies in her Spanish blood. I know it.
Such untruths you so casually utter based on little more than a name. These countries, these groups make such easy targets for the lazy and ignorant.
You should tell her that, the high and mighty Duquesa. Putana! I have changed my mind. That painting does not deserve to belong to anyone!
Take the painting and examine it for clues. Be careful. Human hands aided by a fierce intelligence made that. Treat it with respect. Go.
Alright, now Shivan. How are you so fucking fast, my dude? Come on, Ezio! Fucking kidding me. Die. There we go. Also die. Got our bullets back.
Here.
Now we gotta leave the area, and we're all good. Yeah, I kind of like that. Even though we didn't chase him technically, or we didn't like make contact with him, he did die the moment we killed. Or we did get the painting the moment he died, immediately. Oh, the one. Oh, even when the wanted poster's not like on street level. Wouldn't you want someone to be able to see the poster you put up on display?
Stop it! What's the matter with you?
Leave the district, and we should be able to leave undetected. And we'll win the mission. And we are gone. Another full sync. Excellent work. Excellent work. Hopefully the other 3 paintings are not that hard to find either. I'll have to figure out what we're going to do with the Copernicus questline or not. That's the only thing I ever want to do, because I don't really feel like doing the fucking Romulus quest line. Or the quest line for Leonardo's War Machines. I think those are both, like, not necessary or interesting. But Copernicus could be worth doing. I'll think about that as I do these, and as I do chores during the next episode recording. So we finish up the Da Vinci disappearance, and then like that might be it. Then we can move on to Revelations. So I'll have to think about that as I play, whether or not I want to keep going after the Da Vinci disappearance is over and do the Copernicus stuff. Because nothing else in this game I'm going to probably do. At least not on a stream. AC2 is always my favorite of these, so that's the one I tend to go back to if I want to replay them. The AC1 I actually like more than AC2.
Buongiorno. Is this the home of Francesco Colonna?
It was. But now the banks own everything. We have lost it all.
Even the Da Vinci paintings.
A lesser part of Signore's collection.
I have an interest in them nonetheless.
The 3 paintings were put up for auction and purchased by a merchant of Firenze. He prepares to set sail from the harbor immediately.
Grazie mille.
Alright. Recover the North paintings before merchant sails away with them. Do not be detected by the rogue's disciples. So the guards can catch us just fine. It's the disciples that will cause the mission failure. That is good to know. Oh, we still have the mace we, even though this is a year earlier, this is the mace that we got from the Borgia goons in the final mission. That's funny. That's funny. We still have that mace. I didn't realize it was still. I didn't realize it was still in our pockets. The mace that we had picked up. As the weapon we have actually fucking matters. The Wooden Blade is the only weapon that we actually need.
I want no part of this.
Yeah, no, that mace is something that we stole.
Ezio Auditore. Come back down to the harbor when I return to Roma. I will show you the inside of my ship.
Thank you.
Living in this third-rate city instead of beautiful Firenze? How low you have sunk.
Duccio, we are not children anymore.
Look around. I have help this time, and you are all alone.
I am warning you.
This is
So
so
we are
strange.
only talking, are we not? I see this place has worked its magic on your sister. She did not want to open her legs in Firenze, but now she is the Madame of Roma. Cazzo! Why are you just standing there? Eat him!
This is strange. On one hand, I appreciate that they're bringing back Duccio because he was just an asshole in the beginning of Assassin's Creed 2. On the other hand, you have to understand the difference between that moment in Assassin's Creed 2 and this moment now. It's like a 35 to 40 year time span separating those two scenarios. The fact that Duccio knows who Ezio is at this point, and that Ezio knows who Duccio is at this point, is frankly a little crazy. There are people in my life, because I am 30 years old, 31, sorry, who I would have known 20 years ago that I don't remember anymore. That I would have known well 20 years ago that I don't remember anymore. And Ezio wasn't a particularly noteworthy guy in Duccio's life. He was the guy whose sister Duccio was trying to fuck. Who cares who this man is? Same for Ezio. Ezio shouldn't recognize... It would even be funny if Ezio didn't recognize who Duccio was.
You can hit
It might even be amusing if, like, they didn't know each other.
Will take you back.
Like, they just... Oh, you're that guy. Like, they had, like, a meeting where, like, oh, wait. Who are you again?
Dirty Roman!
Alright. Fine. He'll fight his own goddamn battles. Also, like, Rome is the capital of the Catholic Church. Calling Rome a peasant city is such a weird, or a dirty city is a weird thing. This is where the Pope lives.
Your father intended to be one of us, but we all knew you were outsiders.
And literally, like, it's hard to overstate this. More or less everyone who was anyone in, like, 1500s Italy was Catholic.
Bastards!
Which means Duccio is likely Catholic. So like calling him the Pope City, like this like dirty, filthy city, is strange. That could get you executed.
Get him!
Now, admittedly, the details I'm bringing up right now do not matter. Because this is just a fun moment for the player. You got the DLC, you get to make fun of, you get to beat up this idiot who you beat up as teenage Ezio. That's all this really is. It's just a section bringing Duccio back because you need to have a minor villain for this little story beat. But there's so much that's just like, if you think about it for a second, it's just odd. It's odd.
You are going to shut your mouth and give me what I want. The 3 Da Vinci paintings.
One is on the boat. The other 2 were sold to a cardinal. He is displaying them for high-ranking members of the church.
How do I get in?
How should I know? Go ask your whore of a sister. I am sure she has slept with a couple of cardinals. Ah!
That looked like it hurt.
Get out of here. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Yeah, this is... Yeah, good night, Duccio.
Where is Marco? He was to come here after examining another Da Vinci painting near the Vaticano. Imagine, once we open the temple, the true Renaissance will be upon us, and the teachings of Hermes will be known to all men. Patience, brothers. Soon we will reveal the secrets of this painting.
Every day, yoo-hoo. Either way to not get detected is to kill the people who could detect you. I also admit, I enjoy the Assassin's mechanic, the Arrow Storm. That's super fun. It's very fun. I must confess, I enjoy it quite a lot. Of course they can't see me, they're all fucking dead. I was never detected by robed guards. I just killed them all. Which, as far as the mission is concerned, is sufficient. I also, like, we were talking about this earlier in a previous episode. The Arrow Storm recharges very fast. Like, I'm already at one whole bar full after I just popped it. Alright, so where is the... Right here. The Christina assignment isn't there yet either. That's unfortunate. I should probably... We are getting close to time. Could probably fit one more in, but I don't know if I want to. I still need to do this and the Copernicus stuff as well. It should cover most of the next stream, and then we can move on to Revelations afterwards. So I want to do it? I don't remember what I want to do. This is what we're going to do, actually. I think we're going to just wrap up a little early. So I've been going late for the past couple of streams. And next week, we are going to finish the Da Vinci DLC. And we're going to do the Copernicus stuff. At least start it. If we don't, we might not finish it. If we don't finish it, that's fine. And then we'll just do Revelations afterwards. I don't really care if we finish the Copernicus stuff. But that should be the game plan. Thank you all so much for joining me for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. And I will see you next time. Until then, take care and stay safe, everybody. Bye!